That's kind of been our story for a young team. Again, Doug and Mike understand it's almost like a broken record. But, again, we're growing. We are doing some good things. We just got to be able to finish it out now. Where a veteran team comes and closes the door like Orlando did tonight, we've got to turn around, hold a lead, and not let a team take a run on us like they did.
You did fight back the one time. I mean, you gave up a lead, came back and got it back to, and then gave it back again. So in that regard, there was some progress.
But it is, and we're growing. Believe me, and I know to everybody, the super fans, they don't understand to see the growth, but I see the growth. I see the movement. I also see some of the mental breakdowns at crucial times. We're decreasing those, but again, in that same situation, in the crucial situation, we got to execute. We got to make the right decisions, and go from there.
Are they? You talk about mental breakdowns. Are they thinking too much, Coach, offensively, or is it defensively?
No thinking too much. It's a thinking man's game, Jonesy. If you can't think in the NBA, you can't play. If you can't play and think, there's no such thing as thinking too much, especially what we do on the defensive end. It's a system. Everybody knows their role. Offensively, there's not a lot to think about. You play basketball. But when the heat turns up is when you really got to execute and make sure you make the right decisions. You got to be able to think in the NBA. There's no that rhyme and reason of thinking too much doesn't go for me. I mean, for any coach. We work on it too much. We work too hard in practice. And, again, I'm not faulting our guys' effort. Believe me, the guys are giving it to us. They're laying it on the line. We're right there knocking on the door playing championship basketball.
Is it a focus thing then, Coach, at that point?
It's knowing what plays to make at the right time. It's experience more so than anything else. And they made the big plays. They made some tough shots. And, we forced them into some turnovers, got some steals. Now we got to go down and execute. And those are the decisions I'm talking about we got to make in those situations.
You got two questionable three-point attempts, DeMar in the corner and Anthony at the side. Those are the kind of offensive execution things that kill you at key points.
No question, Doug. Those decisions are kill you. You can't fault the guy who's wide open, taking a three-point shot. But, again, is there a better shot? You have to ask yourself. I'm not going to question the man's decisions if he works on that shot, but is there a better option in that situation? You have to know what to do. So, because we was trying to go offense and defense, and but when you're in that situation, you got to make the right decision.
You did a good job in the first, early on Dwight, and then he kind of broke free a bit. Talk about what was working and what didn't at the end.
Well, we battled him. I mean, Amir did an excellent job. Jamal did an excellent job of bodying and making him work. And, he's a great player. You can only do so much in those situations to hold him down. And he's a great player. Turkoglu's a great player. Reddick came in and made some big plays. And Jameer Nelson's a general. But, again, in those certain situations, we got to execute defensively. And then, most of all, turn around and execute and make the right decisions on the offensive end at the right time. And I would say we did that for 75 to 80% of the game. But then that last 20% is what kicked our butt.